Hi everyone, welcome back to Mitch's Moments. We are back again for another week in isolation, kind of. Things are starting to go back to normal, and my cat is being loud. But we're back. I'm Mitch. This is Mitch's Moments. This is another week. We're here. We're ready. We're ready to go. So, as usual, what I'm going to start off with is I'm just going to pick a country out of my big travel book, and I'm just going to tell you something about it, because why not? Why not? Exactly, that's exactly right. So the place that I've picked this week is Montenegro. So I'm going to read a little bit about it and tell you about it, and yeah, there we go. So Montenegro may have remained unknown to the West for centuries, but it was certainly well known to Adriatic pirates, Venetian plunderers, Ottoman pashas, and Yugoslav trenchcoats. The unforgiving landscape and dogged people resisted all comers, emerging in an independent nation in 2006. It is now a country that prides itself on humanity and bravery, as well as hospitality. Albanian mosques and communal promenading every evening, as suggested by its breeding name, means Black Mountain. Montenegro is a high, rugged place. The scree-covered mountains plummet to the coast, while flaming pomegranate trees and impossibly blue waters of the Adriatic have equally fierce beauties. The best time to visit is April to September, which is their summertime, and the top things to see are the Almani panoramas over Kotor from St. John's Hill, the historic capital, the monasteries carved in vertical cliffs, the national parks. Top things to do is hang on for the white knuckle ascent from Kotor to, I can't pronounce that, another place. Feel the rush of the rafting trip down the Tara River, call from the limpid waters of the Adriatic and the beaches of Budva, and peer through your binoculars at Lake Skadar in one of Europe's most important wetlands. So yeah, that's a bit about Montenegro. This is it. It's beautiful. You can see bits and pieces of it there. But I've actually been to Montenegro. I went a couple of years ago, and it is really beautiful. So there's a mountain there in Kotor called Sveti Ivan. I think that's what it's called. We called it Sweaty Ivan because we had to climb all the way up to the top, and it was very hot, and we were sweaty, very sweaty. So yeah, that's a bit about Montenegro. If you know anyone that's been or thinking about going to Europe or something like that, or going anywhere really, let me know, and I'll let you know what I think about it. I used to be a travel agent, so I can give you some tips and tricks about what to do no matter where you go. If you want to go to Melbourne, I'll give you tips and tricks. I'll give you tips and tricks for anywhere. Doesn't really matter. But we're here for another week. Travel aside, what we're going to do today is I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about the start of winter. So this week, was it this week or was it last week? It was last week. Winter started last week pretty much, and it has been cold. And when it's cold, all I want to do is get into my bed, get in a blanket, get my bean bag, which I'm leaning against right now, and just chill. And that's pretty much what I've been doing all week after work. So I go to work, and then I come home and I put my hoodie on, which I'm not wearing right now, but I put my hoodie on and I just grab a snack and get into bed, and I watch movies. So what I've been watching this week is, when it's cold, I really just like to watch things that make me comfortable, and things that make me comfortable at the moment are throwbacks. So throwbacks for me are definitely different to throwbacks for you guys, but I'm going to tell you a bit about the throwbacks for me. So what I watch is Disney Plus. So I've got my Disney Plus account, and if you don't want to pay for Disney Plus, you can get a free trial for 7 days, and 7 days is probably all you would need to watch pretty much everything you want to watch anyway, unless you want to watch every single episode of The Simpsons, which is a bit too much for me. But yeah, so what I've been watching this week are the throwbacks. So they have all the Disney TV shows from when I was younger. So it's got That's So Raven, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Sweet Life on Deck, Impossible, Lizzie McGuire. Don't know if you know any of these, but who knows? Some of you are my age, some of you aren't, but I'm just going to give you the tip. They're all great. So I might just give you a rundown on what each of those is about and what I think of them, and you might want to try them out. Hey, stop. My cat's eating things. So this first one is Kim Possible. So Kim Possible essentially is my hero. Kim Possible is this girl, and she's a spy, she's a cheerleader, she's cool, she's popular, she's everything I wanted to be, which was a cheerleader and a spy and popular. but it doesn't matter. So here we are. But yeah, essentially she just like saves the world all the time, and she's just amazing, and it was like my favorite show ever when I was younger, and I just wanted to be her and eat tacos because they always had tacos. So that's the first one. The second one that I've been watching a lot this week is Lilo and Stitch the series. There was a series of Lilo and Stitch, like not just Lilo and Stitch the movie, Lilo and Stitch the series, and it was basically because Stitch is an experiment. There are like 626 other experiments that like Jumba created, and it's essentially like they've all fallen to earth and they have to like find them all, and it's just like amazing. It's such a good time, and I just remember it just used to make me feel so good. I was just like so comfortable. I just wanted to go to Hawaii. I just wanted to like live in Hawaii and like find these monsters, but obviously I never got to do that. So yeah, that's another one I definitely suggest. Lizzie McGuire, classic. Hilary Duff, amazing. It's basically about this girl living her life in high school, and yeah, her best friends Gordo and Miranda, and they just like live their high school life, and it's just relatable content. Lots of cool relatable things happening in Lizzie McGuire. She was popular as well, kind of, but yeah, that's another good one. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, it's about Zack and Cody. Cole Sprouse, if you watch Riverdale, he was in it. That's where he started. If you don't know this, I really don't know if this is a throwback for anyone else, but it's a throwback for me, but whatever. Yeah, Cole Sprouse and Dylan Sprouse were in it, and it's basically they're twins, and they live in a hotel together, and their mum is a singer there, and they're just like their antics around the hotel, and it's just like a good time all round. Quality show, quality watching. I definitely recommend it. Another one. What's another one? Let's have a look. I'm just gonna have a scroll just to see what else I can find. Oh my god, another throwback that I watched this week. Parent Trap. Quality movie. Another twin movie, of course. Gotta love twin action, you know, some twins just doing their thing. So this one is basically these twins, and they got separated because their parents got divorced, and then they went to a summer camp, and they both found each other, and like they've been kept a secret from each other their whole lives, and they essentially trap their parents and get their parents back together, and it's really wholesome and beautiful, and it's such a great movie. And the last one, where is it? The last show. This was my ultimate. Next to Kim Possible, the next thing I wanted to be was That's So Raven. That's So Raven is also a hero. She is amazing. So That's So Raven is basically about this girl, Raven Baxter, and she lives in San Francisco, and she goes to high school, and she's psychic, and she just has these visions, and she things just come to her, and then she has to like stop these things happening or make these things happen, and it's just like hilarious. She's always just like messing things up, or like wanting to change things to make them be like they're in her vision, but she didn't really need to like make anything specific happen because it was just going to happen anyway, or you know, things turned out different from the way she expected, and it's just like quality viewing all around, and I just recommend all of this. So yeah, that's basically what I've been doing all week, just watching comfort television. So yeah, comment below what your comfort television is, because I want to know. I want to know what I need to be watching to make me feel good in winter, because wintertime, it's just cold, and I just want to watch things that make me happy and just like chill and just, yeah, do all that stuff. So even though we're allowed to leave the house now because it's getting cold, I'm probably not going to. I'm just going to sit here all the time and watch Disney. So yeah, if you have any suggestions for me of things I should watch, definitely comment below. Yeah. I wish I had Nickelodeon or something, because lots of stuff is on Nickelodeon, like Rugrats. Oh my god, I've just totally forgotten everything from Nickelodeon now. The Amanda Show. The Wild Thornberrys. There's lots of them, but yeah, essentially just give me a list of things that I need to watch, because I just need some new things to watch aside from throwbacks, but throwbacks are always good. Another thing I've been doing, obviously, is just listening to music as I do. There's been lots of live streams this week, so definitely, if you're into music, just see if any of your favourite artists have done a live stream, because I can guarantee they probably have done a live stream somewhere. Definitely good to check out. As usual, I'll just post links to my favourite songs of the week in the comments, and yeah, I can put a link to Disney Plus as well if you're interested in getting the free trial, because it's definitely worth the free trial. It's free. Don't have to pay for it or anything. It's quality, so definitely check out Disney Plus. But yeah, and as I say every week, said it once or say it again, just make sure you're reaching out to family and friends just to make sure that they're all okay. Even though, as I said last week, we are sort of coming to the end of isolation, things probably aren't going to go back to normal for a little while, so it's always good to just check on everyone, make sure everyone's doing okay, make sure friends, family, cousins, brothers, sisters, grandmas, uncles, aunties, whoever. Just make sure that you're all okay. It's always good to check in. Yeah, and you might just have like an open conversation about how you're both feeling, because you might not be feeling great either. But yeah, here at Youth Space, we're always here to have a chat. If you need to chat to anyone, even though it might not be in person, we can always, chat if you need to chat. But yeah, it's also good to talk to family and friends, because they might, check in on you as well, and you can just have this like good conversation about how you're both feeling. But yeah, I'm doing great. But hope everyone else is doing great as well. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. That's been Mitch's Moments this week, just catching up on old television. But yeah, so comment below what your favourite TV shows are, favourite songs of the week. Just let me know, and yeah, we'll respond to those later. But hope you have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye.